Not again. Why does it say pepper jam when there is no pepper jam? I swear to God, one of these days, I just kick this piece of shit out the window.
You and me both, man. I think it's lucky I'm not armed.
Piece of shit.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Diablo Immortal. Yes, once again. My character is now level 53. Have I been putting hours into this? Yes. Have I spent any money? No. Literally not a dollar, zero. But this video is not about MTX. It's not about microtransactions. I think we've pretty much beat that dead horse through all the content creators out there. This video, what I'm going to talk about is 5 things that Blizzard could do right now to make the PC beta version of Diablo Immortal better, okay? And at first I started putting these in order, and then the list started to get bigger, and then there's no order to this. Okay, so it's not like this is like top 5, best one, and then we're gonna work our way down. No, just 5 things right off the bat that I wish were in the game right now. And we're just gonna start because I am already logged in. Aaron Action RPG, part of the Weekend Warriors. My Discord hasn't made a clan or group yet, so I just joined one so I can get the credit for it. Okay, number 1. Again, not in any order. Be able to change the resolution in the game. Multiple people have lots of different resolution monitors. Some people have multiple monitors. You got 1920, 1440, 4K, and as you can see, the game is native and locked at 1080p 1920. There is no way to go into the display and change the resolution in any way. Okay. Obviously everything is on very high. So that is number 1, because all my monitors, and this is just me, right? I play on 1440. It's my main monitor, it's my 2 monitors to the left and to the right. And you can just feel that it's off. It looks very zoomed in to what I am used to, okay? And I'm sure a lot of people notice that. You have to notice, because right off the bat, it makes the game not look as good and as crisp as they can. Okay, number 2, I'm gonna move over to what I would like to say is user controls, okay? User controls. Now, when you play this game, when you're clicking around, like, you know, I like that you could click. I like that you could also use WASD, so you have multiple options, but it's not super smooth. On top of that, and anybody that has played the PC version is going to instantly know this, that when you're in a game menu and you're looking around at stuff, you go to hit escape to get out, it pulls up the game menu. Escape does not actually exit you out of the screen. Without exaggeration, I've probably hit that button 50 times. I don't know, maybe 100 times. Now I get it, like when you click on something, there's a nice little X up here. So you can click the X. Also, Quest has a hotkey that you can learn. But every game I am used to, you literally just hit escape and it'll take you out. But in this game, it brings you to the main menu. And of course, you could go in and change that if you want. It's a little thing, but it drives me nuts. On top of that, we're not moving on. We're still on 2, is the controls, okay? So watch this. Let's go to settings. Controller. Okay, so here is all my button mapping. And you will see that I made move my left click, and then I made my primary attack my right click. This is how you want to set it up, okay? It's the way I like setting it up. And you will notice that on here, you don't see any other button for right click, which would mean I'd be moving around. Right now I'm clicking my left click, and then when I click right click, I should shoot. But instead of shooting, when I click right click, I still move. Left and right make me move, which means if I misclick, I move off my target location where I want to be, and then I'll end up dying, okay? It seems like such a little thing. It has a terrible feeling when you're actually playing. I want one button to move, and one button, and it even shows it right here, to be my primary attack, okay? Number 3. And on number 3, I'm gonna talk about user interface, all right? Now, I get it. This is a mobile game that was ported to PC, okay? I get that. I don't want the mobile interface. By the way, I do like small interfaces, okay? But I feel like they should have 2 interfaces, one for the PC version, and maybe they're working on this, and one for the mobile version. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get all of this down on one nice small bar, or at least give us the options to change the user interface. I know it's mobile, I just don't want to stare at this mobile where my thumb's supposed to be clicking. User interface. Number 4, camera, okay? On here, you have 0 control over your camera. You can't swing left, you can't swing right, you can't zoom in at all. And again, the resolution is stuck, so this is how it is gonna be. Now, I know that this is more of a personal preference. Some people don't like the ability to swing your camera around and look at different angles. I wish I could. So on here, it totally sucks that I have a fixed camera that I can't zoom in or out or swing around in any way, okay? Last but not least, I saved the best for last, and that is quality of life improvements, mainly around inventory. This is a game that's an action RPG. It is my bread and butter. It is my favorite. But the loot management system is atrocious. And I'm saying that. Atrocious, okay? So on here, let me give you an example. Okay, here is my stash. And here is my inventory that I have on me. Now, if I want to move these boots into here, I'm gonna just do what I normally do. I'm very old school. I'm just gonna click and drag it over. Click and drag it. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so how do I get these boots over? Well, maybe I'll just click on it. Okay, click. Oh, and then it pulls up store it. So now we're gonna store it, okay? Now, a lot of people don't know this. You could just double click though. You could double click it there and back. You might be thinking, Aaron, that's no big deal, right? Okay, watch this. All right, man, I want this ring to go right here. Look at this. This inventory doesn't make sense. People know that I'm OCD. I have good inventory management. All right, let me move this over. Oh, wait, I can't move that over. Why won't it go over? You cannot you cannot manually sort your inventory how you want. You want something, better click it, and then we'll just remove it. And that'll go there, and there's no sort button. It is absolutely terrible. On top of that, on the PC version, under quality of life improvements, you can't scroll. Obviously, it is designed for mobile, so they're thinking with your finger. So if you want to scroll down, you have to click and glide. It is awful. Okay, without exaggeration again, there's 50 things on the list. Those 5 are the ones that they could do immediately, and it would be such a better experience. What does everybody think? Tell me what you want fixed immediately. And I know you're, Blizzard sucks. I'm not gonna play that garbage. I'll forget microtransactions. It's not worth my time. If you had to play, if you did play, what is something you would fix? Let me know in the comment section below. I didn't mention it at the beginning of this video, but I do have a Patreon. It is the best way to support me into the future. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. Podcast 18 is getting recorded tonight and will be up tomorrow. Don't miss out. Check it out. That's all I've got. Diablo Immortal. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron. out.